Hello everyone, my name is MCC and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. That was a bit of a pause. I'm sorry that I didn't record anything for a long time. I made a video, everything was fine, but the sound got screwed up again. And the video was so long that I didn't want to, I didn't want to just put up a video like that with a screwed up sound from like the 4th minute. So I'm still working on it. That's why I haven't uploaded anything for such a long time. I'm just working to, try to fix the audio, and in the meantime I decided that I'll record Everlasting Summer because it's a game that you can record anytime and it's fine because it's easy to record and everything is fine. Also, I decided I'll put up a policy where every 10 minutes I'll just unplug and plug my microphone back again to make sure that no audio is screwed up. So please excuse that. And without further ado, let's go back to the game itself. Last time, in the last episode, we met basically everyone, I think. Maybe there's a few girls that we missed, but we met all of the most important people. And we kind of got to know the place. Not much, but we got to know it. So, yeah, let's go. Let's begin. Day 2. Out game. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Day 2. Sorry. I was having a dream. It seemed like I was in some kind of a vacuum, with nothing but nothing around me. But not only around, I was the only creature in the universe. As if the universe had turned to a state of singularity right before the Big Bang. This guy knows his stuff. And something was just about to happen. Suddenly, I heard a voice. I could not make out the words, but it sounded familiar. The voice was whispering something gently, as if soothing me. And then I realized it was the voice of that strange girl from the bus. I still have a problem with reading girl because I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but it's just, okay. The girl from the dream. But what is she trying to tell me? Who is she? I don't know, man. Seems like you're tripping on some balls. Also, I woke up. Ow. This is like a fucking flashbang. Bright sunlight struck my eyes. Also, that's loud. That's so loud music. Sorry for that. I'm gonna, make it a bit quieter. It was almost noon. After stretching lazily on the bed and yawning, I started to recall the previous day. In a few seconds, all its events passed before my eyes. The bus, the camp, the local inhabitants. No, that's just wrong. Not this whole situation, not me being here. It was wrong by default. My attitude towards what was happening was wrong. Because yesterday, I fell asleep here just like that, and before I chatted nicely with the local pioneers, even managed to crack a few jokes. How could I act like that in such a situation? I should be frightened, startled by every okay, calm down everybody. Do it again. I should be frightened, startled by every little rustling. Should avoid all contact with the potentially hostile creatures. The last day's events were getting hazy, like I had a hangover. This really feels like the morning after a heavy drinking party. I should probably sorry for that. Heavy drinking party. Yesterday's natural, flawless, absolutely normal conduct becomes a nightmare in the morning, a grotesque illustration from the Divine Comedy. Yes, it's just like that, and I can't change the past now. Then again, I had probably assessed the situation and was acting accordingly. I glanced around, trying to figure out whether I had been thrown something else. Somewhere else. Okay, why am I so stupid today? But Olga Dmitrievna's cabin looked the same as yesterday. Everything seemed to be in its place, except for a pioneer uniform, which is hanging from the bed head. Oh, I didn't realize there was a bra laying here. What the hell? I fumbled with it in distrust and tried it on. At least this is better than walking around in winter clothes. Wish I could see myself. Bet I look like a clown. And for that, I needed a mirror. At least a tiny one. I finally found one on the wardrobe door, right here. Oh, that's cool. It's reflecting the thing. Holy! Oh my god, I have no eyes! Also, that hairstyle is... Dude, come on, man. What are you? I looked at the newfound pioneer and jumped away in surprise. There was some teenager on the other side of a mirror. Well, duh, it's you. You had turned back in time. He resembled me, but he wasn't me. Where did the weak stubble go? Where were the bags under my eyes, the slouch, that deathly fatigue on my face? It seemed that I had not been thrown back in time or into a parallel reality, but instead had simply changed bodies with someone else. Right, that's real simple. Such things happen every day. That was sarcasm, apparently, or I think it was. I took a closer look at this stranger, and only then I realized that it was actually me. It just wasn't today's me, maybe the one from between my school and university years. Well, at least that's something. Sorry. I have a clogged nose a little bit. There you go. The person, in an extreme situation, did fail to notice the elephant in the room after all. But the camp leader noticed it, and last night she told me off for addressing her without proper respect. Ah, screw that. I doubt my appearance affects anything else. If the clock was not lying, breakfast was long over. Oh well, I tried to find something in the canteen. It worked out well yesterday with Slavia, didn't it? Those memories made me smile involuntarily. The sun was shining brightly outside, a light breeze was blowing. A beautiful summer day. I had not felt so good in the morning for several years. All problems were gone, vanished into vanished into clouds that were white as snow. Olga Dmitrievna came out of nowhere. Watch out, Olga Dmitrievna out of nowhere. Sorry. I know I'm lame, sorry. Good morning, Semyon. Morning. I smiled, doing my best to show that, no matter what, my morning was indeed good. You only arrived yesterday, so I decided not to wake you up but breakfast. Never mind. Here, take this. Hey, take this. She handed me something wrapped in paper. Judging by the oily stains, there had to be sandwiches inside. What? Why would sandwiches be oily? What are you using oil to just... Never mind. Maybe it's butter. Damn, I'm stupid. Oh, thank you. No. Jesus Christ, what is with me and my burps? Now go wash yourself. I was about to leave. Wait a second. Olga Dmitrievna quickly ran into the house and came out to shove a small bag into my hands. Inside it, I found a toothbrush, soap, a small towel, and something else. I did not look too closely. A pioneer should always be clean and tidy. Let me do a neckerchief properly this first time. Use as a skew. You should do it yourself once you learn how to. So we have to? I'm going to wash myself now. Yeah, right. It could get hooked on the tap and strangle me. Fine, later then. And don't forget about the lineup. Pencils, paper, drawing lines. You don't forget such things. What lineup? What do you mean, what lineup? She frowned. It's Monday today. Weird, by my approximation should have been Saturday? Then again, a shift in the day of the week is hardly the worst thing. Usually we have lineups early in the morning before breakfast, but it's Monday, so we are having it at 12 o'clock. Oh, that's such a cool policy. No one likes Mondays, so we're not gonna... Yeah, that's cool. That they don't have the thing. Sorry. That they don't have a thing in the morning. Don't be late. Alright, but where? At the square. Where else? There was no reason to argue. I headed to the bathing place. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I knew I could forget about separate showers and toilet, but at the sight of this malfunctioning symptom of decaying socialism, a funny turtle with a tin shell, pot taps, and a ceramic belly, I felt sick. I also felt sick because I have to unplug and plug my microphone back again, so be back in a second. Okay, I should be back now, sorry. I was not a squeamish person, but nevertheless, standing there, I realized that there was still some minimal level of habitual comfort which I found it troublesome to do without. It's often like that. When you lose things that you thought were ordinary and common, you suddenly understand just how essential they were. Screw this. As if I have any choice. Well, you don't. Ah, bliss. Such a beautiful picture. Look at this water. Look at the tiny rainbow in the sink. The water was ice cold. Well, it looks crystallic, in my opinion. Crystallic? While washing my hands was not an issue, washing my face and my mouth became a big problem. There was no toothpaste in the bag which Olga Dmitrievna gave me. I could brush my teeth without it, but there was a small round box wrapped in the towel. Tooth powder. Cute! 1 point for me being someone in the past. That was also, I think... Yeah, never mind. I washed myself quite quickly, also due to the ice-cold water. Water. Someone was coming quickly, or more like running towards me. I turned around. It was Slavia, dressed in a tracksuit. Oh, look at this Slavic girl. Look at this Adidas tracksuit. Never mind. The girl would probably look good in anything. Bikini uniform, bikini, probably even a spacesuit. Oh, spacesuit. Yeah, she would look good in a spacesuit. I wonder if there is there any dating simulators that have like space in them, like actual spacesuits? Damn, that'd be so cool. Hey there. Ohio, I mean, what's good morning? Yeah. Oh yeah, real smooth. Cha-cha real smooth. Why didn't you come for breakfast? I overslept. I said it as if I was proud about it. But Olga Dmitrievna gave me some sandwiches. Oh, great then. Don't forget about the lineup. Yeah, sure. As if I could forget. Right, I gotta run. Enjoy yourself. Bye. She waved goodbye to me and disappeared around the path's bend. Looks like it's a couple of minutes until the lineup. I should quickly pass by my home to drop off my washing bag and eat the sandwiches and then head to the square. Jesus Christ. I swung open the door of the camp leader's cabin and rushed inside, as if jumping into the last car of a departing train. Oh, I think I know where this is going. He's a main character after all. It didn't turn out to be the best idea, because inside I found Olga Dmitrievna. Also, that music is sick. Just gonna say that. Who was changing? Call it. I knew it. I froze on the spot, trying not to breathe. Finally, the camp leader noticed me. Semyon! I looked away immediately. Have you heard of knocking? Now get out! That was too light. I don't want to scream, sorry. Yeah, that was real clumsy. Although I did enjoy the sight. I did not because it was black. But actually, thank you, Steam. That's a good thing. I won't be age restricted or anything like that. Olga Dmitrievna followed me out in a minute. Here, take this. Now it is your home too. Yo home. Nothing happened, Leia. Just act like nothing happened. She handed me a key. I'll put it in my pocket. Home. Of course, if you discard how fantastical the current events were, this camp was far from being the worst place on Earth, but to call it home... Sorry. Just after one day spent here. I doubt I'll ever be able to do so. Alright, let's go. We're late. But what about the sandwiches? Just eat them on the way. Sorry. Sorry. We were passing along the lines of the pioneers' cabins while I was stuck in the ham sandwiches. Tucking into the ham sandwiches, and Olga Dmitrievna kept on talking and talking. She was buzzing like a game of Operation with Parkinson's. What? But I cared about nothing but the food. Understood? Huh? You weren't listening. Sorry. Today is the first day of your new life as a pioneer, and you should do your best so that it becomes a happy life. Ah, yeah, definitely. I'm serious. A pioneer has many duties. Great responsibility is conferred upon him to participate in social work, to help his juniors, to study and study and study again. We here are all like one big family, and you'll become a part of it. Yeah, a part. I'd even sign a party membership card if it could save me from listening to this nonsense. I hope that after your time here is over, you'll have the most pleasant memories about the camp. Memories that will last your whole life. And when will this term end? Why do you keep asking such silly things? I mean, I know it didn't say such silly things, but okay. It seems I won't get any information about her. A shame, really. This world appears to be so friendly, but it never bothered to introduce itself to me. Perhaps now I can take things somewhat easier than yesterday. It seems like I have some unspoken ceasefire with it. It isn't trying to hurt me, but I'm forbidden from asking questions. Of course, the situation isn't a pleasant one, but what can I do about it? A bad peace is better than a good dispute. The most important thing for you now is to make the best of the time you will spend here. I'll do my best. Honestly, I was very tired of this conversation. It'd be good to know where that here is, but, well, no one would tell you. We came to the square. The pioneers were already lined up. What, is somebody not here yet? Nope. All here. What? Wait, I mixed up the people, sorry. She looked around at her brave pioneer troops. Alright, go stand somewhere. Weird. Why did she tell me there are no more sleeping places? Hello. While the chief was running her mouth about our plans for the week, I stared at the people. Yeah. We have Slavia here. This guy is Electronic, I believe. This is Lena? Yeah, Lena. Uliana and Alisa. Of course, Olga Dmitrievna, but who's that? I haven't seen her before, I think. Oh, I did? No, I don't think I did. I don't know. Never mind. Yeah. A few heads away from me stood Electronic, yeah. A little further, Lena and Slavia, exactly. And at the end of the line, Uliana and Alisa. Yeah. Everyone I had met was here. Olga Dmitrievna spoke about some competitions and I turned my attention to the monument. Genda. I could not remember any revolutionary with a similar name. He had a weird posture too, as if he was looking around with distrust, maybe contempt or even disdain. Probably some local leader. Daydreaming again? Daydreaming? Slavia brought me back to reality. Olga Dimitrievna stood nearby. Still remember the plan for the week? The plan? I'll never forget the plan. Perfect. She looked at Slavia. Did you bring it? Yes. What did it cost? Everything. Sorry, I'm still not over. Endgame memes. Slavia handed me a piece of paper. It's a checklist. Here are 4 tasks to check off. Do it all today. Before you sign up for a club. There are some clubs in the clubhouse and the musical club in the separate building. Then, visit the infirmary. And finally, visit the library. Got it? Yes. The checklist seemed like a good chance to find out something, since I had to go to places I haven't been before. Then come on, start right now. What about lunch? Don't worry, I'll bring you more sandwiches. The checklist is more important. Good luck. They departed too fast for me to ask anything else. And I should unplug and plug my microphone back again. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Missed breakfast. Now I'll miss lunch too. This ain't good. Maybe I'll manage it in time somehow. Lunch starts at 1 PM. Then again, if I'll go there, I might miss a place from the checklist. Okay, it's too early to go to the canteen anyway. Yep. What? Oh, I can choose stuff. That's cool. I can still go to the kitchen, dining hall, but then I might miss. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the clubhouse first. Or the music club? No, the clubhouse, because it's called the clubhouse. That's where I'm supposed to go. So let's go. Club. I went to the clubhouse. To tell the truth, I never really liked extracurricular activities. Jeez, that was a mouthful to say. At school, I used to find any excuse to skip extra classes. At university, I had no interest in participating in the student council. I wasn't interested in boxing, air modeling, or sewing. So I came here just to check off the box. Ooh. That's cool. A lot of flying models. What the fuck are these sounds? There's no one here. Nobody was there, yeah. I found myself in something like a hut of a junior robot enthusiast. There were wires and simple printed circuits scattered everywhere. Chips, and on the table proudly stood an oscillograph. I heard voices from another room, and then 2 pioneers appeared. One was electronic. What up? The other one, I didn't know. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this cunt? Hi, Simeon. We've been expecting you. It seems he knows everything about everyone. Why were you expecting me? Well, of course. Because you came to sign up to our cybernetics club, didn't you? He didn't let me answer. And this is Shurik. He's in charge here. I assume there's only two of you in the club. 2 of us. Well, you can say that it's 3 now. Shurik came up to me and assertively offered his hand. His face was somewhat familiar. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Yep. Now I'll show you around. Make yourself at home. I don't know why I gave him a thick Russian accent. Guys, I just wanted to... We're always welcoming new members. He said it in such a way that the anthem of the Soviet Union suddenly started playing in my head. Yeah. It's amazing. I remember the words. In the 1st grade, I had a textbook with lyrics in the back. No, I just wanted you to sign my checklist. Yep, you signed up to the club. We'll sign your checklist. He grinned. I was getting ready for a long and boring argument, but then I heard someone enter. Ah, it's Slavia. I looked back and saw Slavia, yeah. Ah, Semyon, I hope they're not giving you any trouble. She narrowed her eyes, looking at the future of the motherland's robotics industry. I know these two. They can. Well, actually, I just need to get my checklist signed. I decided to take the advantage of the situation. No problem. Give it to me. Sava took the paper and marched up to Shurik. Sign it. Hold on, we're not done yet. You're done. Sign it now. She gave Shurik such a threatening look that it made him lose every possible objection. He wrote some squiggles on the checklist. I thanked Slavia, then I moved on in a mellow mood. Okay. Now I can go somewhere. I think since it's the closest I'll get to the music club, I could also go to the kitchen still. You know what? I'm gonna go to the club. Maybe I'll have time later. The music club, a small one-level building, was located some distance from the other camp buildings. I opened the door and entered without hesitation. Ah, piano, and it's not Mozart, is it? Is it? I don't remember. Damn. I don't know. There are enough instruments for a whole orchestra here. Drums, guitars, even a piano. I spent some time looking closely at every instrument, wanting to guess the time period they were from. But suddenly I heard a crawling sound coming from underneath the piano. Okay, could you not do that, please? A girl. Seems like she was looking for something. Well, I'm not looking for this. She was standing on all fours in such a suggestive pose that I hesitated to speak at first. Yeah. Excuse me? Ah, who's there? Ow. Also, that's probably Miku, judging by how she looks. She tried to do something. No. She tried to stand up, but the bottom of the piano prevented her from doing so. Ouch! Oh, she fucking punched. She just beat her head in the piano. What the hell is that expression? She struggled out. Sorry, I scared you. It's nothing. Oh, you got a checklist. You must be new here. Ah, yes. My name's Miku. Yeah, like, I figured. You look like Hatsune Miku. A lot. No, really. I'm serious. Nobody believes me, but it's my real name. My mother is Japanese. My dad met her when he was building... Well, it wasn't him who was building. He's an engineer. And he was working on a nuclear power plant there. Or a dam. Or a bridge. Whatever. She was talking so fast. Okay. Good call there. I thought that she might have been talking fast because... So I got the feeling that she might be that one annoying character. She was talking so fast, she swallowed half of the words she tried to pronounce. I'm Semyon. Great, want to be in a club? It's only me here now, but it'll be 2 of us then. Do you play anything? When I became antisocial, I bought a guitar and learned a few chords, but then I forgot about it, since I quit everything that required more than a couple of hours to learn. You know, I wasn't planning to do anything like that, really. Oh, it's okay. I'll teach you. Maybe a trumpet, for example. How about a violin? I know it all, honestly. There was no point in arguing with the orchestra girl, since there was only another cascade of words waiting to blast at me. Hey, I'll think about it. Can you just sign it for now? Yes, sure. Give it to me. Be sure to come around. I sing too. I sing you some Japanese folk songs. Or maybe if you're not into that, something more contemporary? Sure, thanks. Gotta go now. Gotta go now. Of course, come anytime. The hell is that expression again? Also, please phone, don't I? Like my phone, because I'm holding a phone with a counter of minutes, seconds, stuff like that. The end of her sentence stayed inside. It might be nice to hang around with a guitar in the evening, but in such company... I turned to leave and came face to face with Elisa. Hi. She eyed me suspiciously. Why did you come? The checklist. Got it signed? Yes. Then move it. Damn. Rude. At least I went inside and I hurried to leave the place. Ah, I missed the kitchen, dining hall, whatever. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go to the infirmary. I'm going to reset my microphone. Oh, hello. I'm back. Sorry about that. Got a little bit weirded out. What's the point of visiting the infirmary? My health was fine. The fresh local air clearly did me some good. I felt fresher than usual. But I just have to visit it. I entered. Ow. What is that sound? A common infirmary, like my school doctor's room. Oh, hello. Oh, she has the thing. A middle-aged woman sat at the table. Obviously, she was a nurse. She has the thing with when you have two colors of the eyes. It's something chromia, I think. Right? I think it's heterochromia. I don't know. There was something like that, like a genetical thing that you were born with two colored eyes. Damn. Also, that music, fucking, damn it, man! Don't do it to me. She gazed intently at me, assessing me while continuing to write something. Oh yeah, yeah. She looks like someone that would have a thick Russian accent, but I don't. Maybe next time. Well, hello, Pioneer, said the nurse without being distracted from her work. Good afternoon, ma'am. I have something. Sit down, please. I looked around the room. On the couch. I sat down. Strip. She said it all of it with an even tone. What for? To inspect. To auscultate. To check on your health. You know. By the way, my name is Violetta, but you can call me Viola. She turned to me. What are you waiting for? Strip. Yeah, she sounds like she would have a thick Russian accent. But I have no health issues. I've got this. I neatly gave her the paper. Later. She took the stethoscope, not stethoscope, off her neck, seeming like she intended to probe me with it. Knock, knock. But then someone knocked on the door. The nurse answered unwillingly. Come in. Ow, my ears. In a moment, the door opened widely and Electronic rushed inside. Oh, damn, what happened to you? Alisa hit you? Something? Hello, I fell during the football game. Nonsense, of course. I'm okay, but Olga Dimitrievna... There was a massive bruise under Electronic's eye, yeah. Fucking blue. I doubt that it could be a football injury. Sit down. I'll have a look, she said to him. And you, pass me your checklist. The nurse quickly signed it and continued. If something hurts, come to me immediately. Pioneer. I decided not to answer and went outside, closing door behind me. A really weird person, but okay. That nurse is surely something else. Yeah, she is. Okay, so the last thing to do is the library. Can I go anywhere else? No, old building, bus stop, gates, clubhouse. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Oh, closest one island, Long Island. Nice names. Sorry for that. Actually, I love reading, but spending my days in a library under the current circumstances was well beyond my scope. So I'd better hurry up with this checkpoint. As I stepped inside, a memory from my childhood emerged in my head. Kniga Utsitel bliski tovarish drug. Oh, the book is like book. A teacher, a close comrade, a friend. Is that what is? I think that's what it says. As I stepped inside, a memory from my childhood emerged in my head, not hand. It was very vivid. I'm 7 or 8 years old. I'm at the library with my mother. While she was looking through the books I might need for my studies, I'm sitting in the corner and looking through the collection of comic books. Back then, I didn't know why they had so many, or why couldn't I take some with me. The notion of collective property was something my mind hadn't grasped yet at that age. However, back then, the whole concept of property was pretty hazy to me. Property. Hippity hoppity, this book is now my property. This memory seemed even stranger now. While I was standing in this particular camp, they might have managed to build communism in 3 years. Soviet symbolism was all over the place, and the shelves are full of related literature. Of course, I wasn't planning to read any of these. Getting acquainted with a full collection of books by Marx was the last thing on earth I was to think of. What do you mean? There might be some good stuff in here. Where's the librarian? I didn't spend much time looking for her. Oh, it's the girl from the thing. She was in the assembly. Or the call, whatever. I looked closely. Short hair, thick glasses, rather cute face. She was snoring so peacefully I couldn't just wake her up. I can wait. If she doesn't wake up in half an hour, maybe then. I couldn't just sit there, so I took a random book from the nearest bookshelf. Arthur Schopenhauer, The World as Will and Representation. I opened it roughly in the middle and started reading. Oh, man, come on, I don't want to read that. The life of a man, with its endless upkeep, wants and suffering, is to be regarded as the explanation and paraphrase of the procreative act, i.e., the absolute claim of the will to live. And furthermore, it is also the reason the man owes nature his death and thinks with anxiety of his depth. Is this not the evidence that our existence involves guilt? At any rate, we always exist. From time to time, paying with death or for our birth. We always exist, and alternately bear all the joy and sorrow of life, since neither of both can pass with us without some effect. That is a result of our stated will to live. Thus, the fear of death, which in spite of all the miseries of life holds us firmly to it, is really elusive. But just as elusive is the impulse which has attracted us into it. This attraction itself may be seen objectively as the mutual longing glances of two lovers. They are the purest expression of the will to live, in its affirmation. How gentle and tender it is! It wants happiness, and quiet pleasure, and mild joys for itself, for others, for all. Someone knocked on the door. Thank you very much, you stopped me reading. I closed the book quickly and put it back in its place. What a nice habit, knocking on the door. I should pick it up. Yeah, damn you should. Is Lena. Oh. Hi. I smiled. Hi, I just wanted to return the book. She had the copy of Gone with the Wind that I saw yesterday. Oh, Xenia is sleeping. I'll come back later. I'm awake. Damn, hello. I turned around in surprise to look at her. She eyed me closely from behind her table. What is that you wanted? I need you to check here. Give it here. She quickly signed the paper and gave it back to me. She had this look on her face that made me want to keep quiet. Layla came up to her and to return her book. I thanked Xenia and went out. Scary? That much? Finally, I got all the signatures. Now I had to go back to Olga Dmitrievna and give it to her. She was sitting in front of her cabin, reading a book. Doesn't look like a good role model for the perfect pioneer that she was planning to turn me into. I wonder if her responsibilities extended beyond giving fiery speeches at the lineup, scolding Uliana, and getting involved into my moral, psychological, and ideological growth. Here, I have my checklist. She placed it in her pocket without even looking at the signatures. Great, I could have signed it myself without going anywhere. Perfect. So, did you meet our nurse? Yes. For some reason, her question sent shivers down my spine, and body was aching all the time. Sorry. Which club have you signed up for? I didn't. I need to think first. That's a pity. It's vital for you to sign it somewhere tomorrow. Of course. Sure. Right. It's time to go to dinner. About time. I was getting hungry. I headed to the canteen together with Olga Dmitrievna. I looked at the sky and noticed that the sun was already setting. Oh, hi. On the porch stood Alisa, Elektronik, Uliana, and Slavia. What is that? Hard bass. As we came up, I heard what they were talking about. And never call me Dva Che again, or you'll get another one. I didn't call you that. You're hearing things. He did. I heard it all. You weren't even there. Look at this expression. Bitch. Sorry. I was in the bushes. Come on, you guys. Stop it. Damn, that beat is fire. That damn... So it wasn't a football injury Elektronik suffered earlier today. The nurse did a good job. I couldn't even see his black eye. Maybe she's a magical healer. Olga Dmitrievna came up to them and asked about the ruckus. What happened? Alisa and Chizikov. I didn't do anything. Oh, that was sorry for that. That was a terrible expression. Oh, also, I should unplug and plug my microphone back again. Sorry for that. In the meantime, just enjoying the beat. She shrugged with an antipathy and went inside. Right, dinner time. Hammer time. Also, why so many people here and I don't get to meet everyone? I entered last. There weren't too many free seats. Sorry? There were a few free chairs near Alisa across the canteen, but I'd sooner starve for a week or two than risk my head near her. There was also a seat near Uliana, but I'm not into traditional Chinese whatever crawls cuisine. Finally, a free chair near Miku. Looks like I have to pick my poison. You mind if I sit here? Oh yeah, sure. I mean, no, I don't mind. I mean, yes, you can sit here. I sat down. Look, it's buckwheat today. Do you like buckwheat? And chicken. I don't like chicken. Well, not that I don't like it. But if you'd ask me what would I prefer, say stroganoff beef or rankout. No, maybe just a hamburger. Or a rump steak. Do you like rump steak? I'm not that picky about the food. And that's the simple truth. What? 48 kopecks, Leningradskoye. Ice cream brands popular in late Soviet Union. Oh, is that so? But the desserts, you know, they aren't really good here. I like ice cream. Do you like ice cream? I just love 48 kopecks and Leningradskoye. Oh, sorry, I keep talking about myself. Maybe you like Eskimo better. Dinner was starting to get on my nerves thanks to such company. I'm not the kind of person that can just ignore someone who's talking to them. Even her. We're at the same table after all. You know, I once bought a waffle cone and started eating. And then, you know what? I found a screw there. A real screw. Can you imagine that? Was the bolt? I don't really know now. I don't really know. Screws are those that you tighten with screwdrivers, and bolts are those that you turn with a wrench, yes? Wait, what? Screws are the ones that you... Yeah, I think so. If there was a speed eating contest going on, I would probably be in the top 3 winners by now. Right, I'll be going. Enjoy your meal. I got up and headed outside. Mika was saying something, but her words were drowned by the crowd of loudly dining pioneers. Damn, man. Rough on you. I went out and sat on the stairs, waiting for my dinner to settle down a bit. I just sat there, watched night falling. Everything's so lively here during the day. Kids laughing and yelling happily, fooling and running around, constant chatter, games going on, and swimming at the beach. At the beach, not on the beach. Beach. But after dark, the camp changes entirely. The sounds of day were swapped for silence, only now and then broken by crickets chirping or a night bird. Burb. The camp was going to sleep. In every shadow you could see things. Maybe a ghost, or a spirit of the forest, or a wild animal. A human being would be the last thing to expect. That is how it looked last night. And now? The locusts followed their routine very strictly. In the night, the camp was theirs. In the night, it belonged more to the forces of nature than to humans. Ow! That didn't sound like a touch. It sounded like someone fucking punched me. Sorry. I needed to drink a bit. Someone touched my shoulder. I looked back. It was electronic. Let's go play cards. Cards? Yep, I invented a new game. A good one. Good? Like, how? Well, first, we got to find the cards. Then I'll tell you. Then go find them. What's the problem? Only Olga Dmitrievna has them, and she won't give them to me. Why so? Well, the last time when Olga Dmitrievna and Slavia came out onto the porch. Olga Dmitrievna! Semyon just wanted to ask you about the possibility of getting playing cards. Actually, for what purpose? We invented a new game. Not we, you did. What game? I need the cards to show you. I don't like this. Well, if Semyon is with you, then perhaps it's okay. To be really honest, we'll go fetch them together, Olga Dmitrievna. Go get the cards of Slavia, go alone. I'll go get the cards with Slavia. Why the hell not? If you don't mind. Sure, let's go. Just get me out of here. We headed towards my cabin. Roughly halfway there, Slavia stopped. Halfway there. Hey, I just remember. The cards are in my cabin. Good timing. And where's that? It's just down this road. Let's go. We reached a cabin that, in fact, looked more like a trailer. Just wait here a minute. I'll be back. It took her just a few seconds to come back. There. She showed me a deck of pretty worn out cards. These must be marked in and out. That sounds sportsmanlike. What happened to fair play? Well, tell me. Tell me about it. It's hard to cheat when you don't know the rules. Shall we go? Let's go. Why the hell not? On our way back, I decided to try and find out about something. How long have you been here? In this camp? In this camp? About a week. I see. And where did you come from? I'm from the north. That is... the cold north. She looked at me and smiled. Looks like nobody in this camp is inclined to answer even the most innocent of questions. I tried to approach from another angle. And what do you like? What do you mean? Well, your hobbies. Oh, I like nature. Strange. She's not very talkative today for some reason. Nature. I see. Want to become a natural historian? More like a normal historian. I was always interested in our nation's glory, greatest nation's history. Oh, sorry. That would suit her well indeed. It appeared that among all the locals, she was the only one who had nothing to hide. What if she came here just like me and simply could not trust anyone enough to tell? I tried testing the waters. And why did you choose this camp? I didn't. My parents got a voucher for me from the work. Another failure. Well, oh, sorry for that. Well, if you could choose. It's nice here. I don't think I would choose some other place if I could. Here, it's like you are becoming another person. That wasn't how I saw it. What do you mean, another person? It's just that there's so many possibilities. You can learn so much, meet so many new, interesting people here. Now she started to sound more like our chef, which raised a red flag for me. Chief, not chef. I decided to stop with the questions for now. Okay. When we came back, Olga Dmitrievna told Slavia. I just remembered that the cards were at your place. It's okay, we got it. Good, good. Slavia and Olga Dmitrievna went inside. I was going to follow, but someone grabbed my hand. Alisa? Her gaze sent a shiver down my spine. Not a nice one. You want something? I asked carefully. You're going to play this stupid game? Yes. Something wrong with that? No, nothing. She was turning to leave, but then slowly looked back and smiled. So you play cards? A little. Shit, I should turn on and off my mic. Okay, I'm going to trust my microphone for a bit. I couldn't figure out what she wanted. So only Durak, that is. Durak. Card game popular in USSR similar to Present. The fuck is Present? As if you're a poker star. Well, yes, technically. Then you don't have a chance. Why? Because. So you know the rules? Of course. Well, then you'll have the upper hand. I couldn't see why would we go on talking about and motion towards the door. Why do you keep trying to leave? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Let's make a bet. What do you mean? You're such a slowpoke. The cards. What else? And what do you want to bet on? That I'll win. That's quite a possible outcome. I agreed calmly. So, are you afraid? No, I'm not. I'm not big on bets when I don't like my chances. And you're not big on taking risks too. Such an astute observation. I'm impressed. Right then, No, you're not. Now what? I sighed in exhaustion. She's starting to annoy me with her rubbish talk about some pointless bet. If you won't bet with me, I'll tell everyone that you tried to seduce me. What? Oh, my voice cracked a little. You heard me. You heard me. I can imagine her doing this. Don't be stupid. Who's gonna believe you? I've been here less than 2 days. Besides, want to try your luck? Right. And what will happen if I win? I won't tell anyone anything. And if I lose? Slowpoke mode again? I'll tell everyone you tried to seduce me. I told you already. So, you're telling me now that I have to work to prove that I didn't do something when I didn't actually do it? If that's how you want to look at it. Not a simple decision. On the one hand, it was stupid to agree. I didn't know the rules and gambling wasn't my thing. On the other hand, she could really make my life hell. Then again, can I even trust her? She can do it even if I win. So, have you made a decision? I was going to answer, but suddenly Lena came around me from behind. What? Nothing. And then I hurried inside. So? Shit. Let me save the game. I don't want to lose my chances in this shit, so... Bet with Elisa, do not bet... Okay, so if I don't bet, should tell everyone that I mean, would she really do that? I don't know, man. If I bet, then maybe I'll win, and maybe nothing will happen. Damn it, I don't want to take risks. I may regret it 100 times. Fine, I'll do it. She smiled. But if I win? Yeah, all fair, no cheating. Aisa went up the stairs and inside the canteen. Why am I doing this? Because she can set me up regardless if she wants to. Since she decided to anyway. I let out a heavy sigh and followed her through the door. Inside, everything was ready. A few pioneers stood here and there, chatting. The tables were moved out of the way to make room for players and spectators. I looked around. Something was going on in the far corner. When I came closer, I saw a large piece of paper with a diagram drawn in it. My name was amongst the players. What the hell is this? Sorry. And who came up with all this? A padded electronic who was standing near. Well, of course it was your most humble servant. He bowed to me jokingly. This made me uncomfortable to the point of squirming. And why in the world am I among the players then? I was disappointed. A few seconds ago I thought I still had a slim chance to evade this tournament. Then I wouldn't have to fear Lisa's revenge for losing the bet with her. But now that hope was gone. It was pure coincidence. Yeah, right, coincidence. Except that I was already acquainted with every one of the contestants. While there were a few dozen other pioneers standing in the room. I was seized by anxiety. It's the feeling of being watched while standing in an empty room with no windows and doors. Will there be a prize? I asked him lazily. Lazily, not lazily. I wanted to distract myself with the pointless conversation. Electronic was just about to answer when Eliana came out of nowhere and started jumping around him. Prizes! Prizes! I heard something about prizes. Do you know what is the main ethos of the Olympic Games? It's not the winning, but the taking part that counts. Oh, that's cool. Pretty damn cool, actually. I like that. A what? No. You'll understand when you grow up. She made a wry face and jabbed Electronic in the ribs. Sorry. So what about the prize? Well, I don't know. It's not up to me. He made a helpless gesture. Really, if they came up with this stupid game, at least they could give a winner a chocolate medal or something. Eliana suddenly jumped and raced off to somewhere. I wish I was that optimistic. So what about rules? Wait a bit. Not everyone is here yet. Milk Round Canteen. Alisa, Slavia, Lena, Miku, and Shudik were there. It seems like everyone is here. No, everyone. Zena isn't here. Does she feel uneasy? Or is it just me? She's not here, so what? Pick someone else instead. No, I can't do that. He answered slowly. I decided not to ask exactly why can't he do this. Well, go fetch her or something, I don't know. He can't go. He's the host of the event. The camp leader appeared as if from nowhere. But Olga Dmitrievna, Electronic whined. Semyon will go. Right, Semyon? She looked at me and smiled. Of course, who else? Where's she? In the library, I guess. Okay. I dragged my feet towards the door. Please hurry. What's Electronic's problem anyway? Night is coming soon. I was going to take my time, so I slowly paced towards the library. But I found Xenia before I even expected. She was sitting on a bench at the square, staring at Genda, who was silent as always. What are you doing here? Everyone is looking for you. Sitting here, as you can see. She frowned. Well, let's go. I don't want to. She looked away. Why not? I don't want to. I sat beside her. Listen, I don't like the idea of this contest myself, but we can't let everyone down. I surely didn't sound like myself there. A couple of days ago, I wouldn't even think of saying something like that. Suddenly looked at me with a surprise on her face. So, everyone is waiting for me? Isn't that exactly what I said? Yes. I won't go anyway. She frowned and hid her face. But why? I gestured with my arms, wondering. I don't know how to play cards. So what? Same problem here. Then how can you play? What? You can only do things that you read about in books or something? Of course. She was surprised. And what if you end up in Antarctica and have to rely on hunting polar bears to survive? Antarctica? Polar bears don't live in Antarctica, yeah. Zinnia smiled. Doesn't matter, it's just an example. Come on, it's not like someone's life depends on the result. She took her time to think. I just don't want to let anyone down. Right. Agreed sarcastically. And don't you think anything funny about that? I didn't get what she meant, but anyway. Obviously, everyone has their weak spots. In a minute, we both were back at the canteen. Everyone looked at electronic. So, he cleared his throat. Each round consists of one game. In case of a draw, you replay the game. After this, the loser drops out and the next round begins. Since the number of volunteers... He looked at me. Since the number of players is just 8, we'll have only 3 rounds. Is everything clear? The crowd cheered. Yay! And what are the prizes? The prizes, what are they? Liana, cut it out. Slavia stepped forward and tried to catch Liana. I won't rest until the praise is mine. Seemed like this girl alone had enough energy for a warp jump to Alpha Centauri. Damn. Prizes, prizes. She repeated it over and over. Stop it. Slava tried to reason with her. Electronics seemed to be getting dizzy from all this running around. Let's start already, I said calmly and added to Liana. Or we won't get any prizes. Looks like my argument got through to her, so she took her place. Slava followed her, giving me a grateful smile as she passed. I can't speak, it's late. The pioneers finally settled down. How's the voice? Looks pretty good. I approached the table that Lena sat behind. You don't mind? She looked up and blushed. Don't worry. Don't know the rules myself. Now can I be sure that it's not only myself? I sat down. Turns out we'll have to play the first round together. Yes. Finally, Electronics started to explain the rules. Play the tutorial, skip the tutorial. Play the tutorial? Look at the cards carefully. I can't, you are blocking the way. There are exactly 6 of them in front of you. I hope everyone here knows how to count. Now you can look at them. They're so cute. Cat girls. Oh no, please don't. After everyone had a look at the cards, Electronic moved on. Those here are similar to poker. I don't know how to play. I hope everyone knows how to play. I knew the rules, but wasn't so sure about the others. First of all, it's a top card, then 1 pair, then 2 pairs, then 3 of a kind. No flushes or straight, though. Wait, it's a top card, so like the highest card counts, then 1 pair, then 2 pairs, then 3 of a kind. Okay. In first round, you choose a card which you would like to take from your opponent. In turn, your opponent can choose to swap 2 of his cards around twice. Or he can choose not to do so if he doesn't need the card which you are taking. take a note here that your opponent can see which cards are trading places. In the next step, your opponent takes a card he chooses. And so on. I think it's pretty clear. It wasn't too clear for me. Hey you, Einstein! Yell at him from her table. I didn't get a thing. You'll figure it out as we go. Thanks, bro. Electronic went to the table with the diagram, leaving Liana to smolder in solitude. Solitude. Okay. You go first. I hope I get my mind around the game fast enough. Lena, more perplexed than usual, reached out for my cards. In the middle of the table, her hand stopped. Will you... Oh yeah, I should be protecting my card. My card. What is it Electronic said? Try to confuse your opponent. My opponent, I can swap... To try to confuse my opponent, I can swap 2 of my cards. Twice. Or I can choose not to. Should I protect it or not? By the way, I can also agree and give her the card she chose straight away. Otherwise, Lena can change her mind and take another card if she wants to. Or she might not. Okay, so what do I have here? I have 2 kings. 2 green kings. 1 red, orange king and 1 orange ass. Ace. Not ass. 1 orange ass. I also have a 7 and a 4. It's a cute card, but I'll give it to her. Things were becoming clear. Or at least comprehensible. Now it's my turn. I can take back my card from her, or I can choose another one. Another one. Let's choose this one. Leonard can try and protect her card. But if I watch her closely, I can take the card I chose regardless of her movements. Oh shit, I didn't see... Which one? This one? Trying to fucking... I'm gonna go with this card. I get a Joker. No, Joker. I don't know how this card is called in English. I don't know. Shit, I made it. Awesome. Oh, sorry for that. Oh, yawning. Electronic was silently watching her game, nodded in approval. Looks like now we're getting somewhere. Now, during the round, opponents trade cards 3 times. Keep an eye on each other. Penetrate your opponent with your eyes. I chuckled. Penetrate. What's so funny? Oh, never mind. I tried to keep a straight face. Penetrate. He stared at me for a moment, then moved on. And then we turned the cards up to see whose hand is better. Electronic went back to his diagram. What? Play a tournament. The hell? Play a tournament. Wait. Wait, that was different to go back then. You asshole. Oh no, you don't. Damn, she took the card. Okay, let me take this card. Okay, I have a 6 spare now. Damn it. She took the 3, okay. Now I can take maybe this card. Okay, I had 10. My 10 back. I don't want to lose the ace. So I guess I can swap that. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But I'm only having 6s here. I don't want to lose. Ooh, a king. Oh, I win. I have to 6. Yay! I win. I won! Seriously, it's hard to play a game that was made up on the spot, and not by yourself either. But I won! Although the moment of glory was tainted by the fact that it was Lena who was the loser. She's not very confident in general, but now she's lost. I'm too embarrassed to even look at her now. Probably I should have lost to boost her self-esteem. But I have a bet with Elisa. Meanwhile, Electronic proudly announced that the first round is over. A list of those who made it into the second round appeared at the scheme after a little while. Okay, so I won with Liana. Liana won with Shurik. Lisa won with Miku, and Xenia won with Slavia. My eye hurts. Semi-final pairs consist of Alisa versus Xenia and Liana versus me. A doomed sigh escaped me. Liana immediately took a seat in front of me. Ha! She glared at me, grinning. How do you manage to outplay Lena? Cheated, perhaps? I'm not you. I just know how to play cards. At least, that's what I wanted her to believe. And how could you outplay Shurik? Ah. Lena waved her hand, showing how easy it was. I threatened to join his club. She grinned yet again. Would you hold back too? Not a chance. Ugh. Then I'll choose which card I give you to you myself. Did you hear about the rules? Ah, screw them. It looked like she really didn't care. Okay, but I choose the cards to give you too. Deal. Inspired by my victory in the first round, I ventured upon this dangerous move. I could have argued, appealed to Electronic, and eventually had my own way, but somehow I felt truly confident in the outcome of this round. Yes, we are breaking the rules, but I was in the same boat as Liana. I looked up Electronic. It's time to begin the semi-finals, he commanded. I carefully checked my cards, ensuring that Liana couldn't see them. Okay, I can give you my card. What can I give you? What am I willing to give you? I'll give you this. Okay, I have a 10 and a 10. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Maybe I'll give you an 8? I don't know. I feel I'm gonna lose. Okay, I have a 4. Thanks, Liana. Helps me a lot. You know what? Get the hell out of here. A J. Oh, I win. I have two 10s. Yeah, boy. I won. Yeah, boy. Hey, this isn't fair. You should have held back and lost. She angrily puffed up her cheeks, making her resemble Humpty Dumpty. Let's have a rematch, but this time you have to hold back, got it? It wasn't only me who hurt, but the entire room. Even Electronic. No rematches allowed. Liana completely ignored him. You have to lose. I don't have a slight intention of playing with you for a second time, I said calmly. Fine. You want it that way? Yes, that way. Excuse me? Then I'll put the word out that you've sexually harassed Lisa. She whispered. What? I leaned over the table and gave her a menacing glare. So you've been eavesdropping? I just said it while passing by. Anyway, it's much better to play an extra round then. She can certainly do that. I said and appealed to Electronic. Appealed, I think. Not a problem. We'll have a quick rematch. Ah, whatever. He shrugged. So the rematch has started. Why are you like this? Why do you do me like this? Take the damn card and get the hell out of here. I have a 4. I have 4. Yeah, thanks, Liana. Take the damn 2. A 3. I literally just gave it to you. What the fuck? This is the last round. I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Oh, I won. I got 3. I am the best. Easy peasy. I said and reclined on my seat. That's not fair. I hope she won't demand another rematch. How come? I chuckled. Okay. Said Eliana grievedly and got up from the table. Is there anything else with it? I'm gonna reset my... Sorry, mic. Now... Okay. I studied the tournament's scheme closely, trying to understand who's going to be my final rival. At the same moment, Elisa took place at my table. I pulled a dumb, Thane smiled. Like I'm afraid of her. Congratulations. Expecting to win? I'm expecting that you'll keep your promise. Okay, let's roll. I'm scared. I'm so damn scared. Why did I decide to do this? What was the reason I decided to do this? I don't know. I'm dumb. Just leave me alone. Damn it, she took my damn card. I'm not... Okay, I'm gonna try to get my card back. She wants that card back again. I could try give her 10. You're not gonna give you that. Okay, I have 2 9s, so I have a 9 here. I'm gonna give you that card, and then I'm gonna try something else. It's a 3. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose so badly. Oh, I can... Okay, I can still play. Jesus Christ, my fucking mind. I'm gonna lose. Oh, I'm gonna lose so badly. I get a 10. I won. Oh my god, I won. I have 2 10s and 2 9s, and she has nothing. Who's the champion now? I'm the champion now. Hooray, I won! That let Elisa know who rules the roost here. Nice. That means that battering with her wasn't a waste. Now the only thing left is to hope that she will not spread that false gossip because of her loss. Suddenly I got the desire to celebrate my own victory and have a deep dip at the beach. To tell the truth, I did not really know how to swim, but the possibility of diving into the cool waters under the moonlight seemed attractive. After all, I spent the whole of yesterday in my winter clothes, and surely you could nicely wring the sweat out of me. In the evening, no one should be here, so I took off all my clothes except my underpants and entered the water. If I only knew, I would have taken my swimming trunks along. Usually, it was enough for me to swim for 15-20 meters, but this time, the euphoria of my victory spurred me on to break this record. I swam slowly and tactfully, watching every movement of my arms and legs and keeping my breath steady. All of a sudden, wham! A struck on my back sent me underwater. I started to drown, but managed to force myself to jump out and grab the nearby boy. What the hell? I turned and saw Elisa swimming after me. What the hell are you doing? What am I doing? Heading to Wiener? Wiener. What if I started drowning? Well, I'd save you. Of course. It was just too dangerous to stay here. She could easily sink me again. I gathered all my strength and swam to the shore. I slowly started to catch my breath. Beach and sand stuck to my body from head to toe. After some time, Elisa came out of the water. You know, you swim well. I wouldn't say so. Yeah, you too. Well, wasn't that obvious? Said nothing. You won twice against me today. That means I will forget 2 of her debts. What kind of debts is she kind of talking about? It looks like Elisa has a problem with evaluating reality. Thanks a lot, I said sarcastically. You know, not as much of a loser as I thought. What? Elisa was wearing a swimsuit that perfectly emphasized the beauty of her figure. Stop, no, don't go back. Oh my god. Well, taking into account all the flaws in her personality, at least this advantage of hers couldn't be taken away. Since when did I become a loser? She smiled cunningly. What's wrong? Are anyone? Of course not. And how will you prove it? I don't have to prove anything. Oh, is that so? Is that it? Is that so? She said without any anger. Yes, that's it. The sound was expected. A light wind gently played with the waves, sending them to the shore and taking them back after. Elisa was still looking through me as if it seemed she completely forgot about my presence. Hey, Earth Elisa. Her lost look immediately switched back to her normal one. Anyway, bye-bye. See you later. She picked up her clothes laying nearby and left. It was late, but I decided to spend a bit more time laying on my back and stargazing. After all, I didn't have that many opportunities for that before. I hope I'm not going to Elisa trail in this one. Or I simply tried to avoid every opportunity. Well, if we think about it, the light from faraway stars reached us only after millions of years. Right now I can see the star because it was shining back then, long in the past. And now the star is gone. Already exploded. Wait a minute. She took my clothes too! I got up and looked around the beach. No doubt about it. Elisa took my pioneer uniform. Damn it. And I was just starting to think that maybe she's not so spoiled. I need to come up with an idea quickly. Certainly, I could go and complain to Olga Dmitrievna, but not in my wet underpants. I didn't know which cabin Elisa lives in either. And knocking on every door is certainly not a good idea. Maybe we should go to Slavia? Yes, of course, at night wearing my underpants. The only thing missing is a rose in my teeth. Overall, it looks like I'm screwed. In any case, I have to do something. I was lucky not so much time had passed since she left, so I could still catch up with Elisa. Hurry up! In the blink of an eye, I found myself at the square. To my great surprise, Elisa was sitting on a bench, apparently bored. She had already changed. Give them back! Yeah, sure, take them. Oh, she looks so sad. She muttered with a guilty tone and handed back my uniform. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. I wasn't planning on hooking up with you anyway. Don't think I was waiting for you on purpose and anything like that. Elisa turned her back and set off towards the cabins at easy pace. I was left standing riveted to the spot. I didn't expect such a twist. The guilt did its job, perhaps. Fat chance. Anyway, it's better to keep away from her, and recent events do not change a thing. I headed to Olga Dmitrievna's cabin. For the first time today, I finally felt how tired I was. There was no light in the window, so Olga Dmitrievna must have been sleeping already. Strange enough, she waited for me yesterday. Entering the cabin, quietly stripped and laid on the bed. When you think about it, my situation hadn't gotten any clearer today. In fact, I've spent the whole day doing useless stuff. I would have never I'd have never have even thought about doing something like this in the real world. Although I had plenty of time. How much time I would have here is in total is still a mystery, not misery. Maybe an eternity, or maybe there are only a few minutes left. That's poetic. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to think about the past, about how I got to this camp. For the first time in a long while, I felt really tired. Not only emotionally tired, but also physically tired. Psychologically tired, and God knows what else tired. I just wanted everyone and everything to shove off. Starting with my own thoughts. I wanted this mess somehow resolved by itself. Or at least without any active participation. And what if I'm stuck here forever? Then I'll have to get used to it. So, just like that, I'm not ready. My consciousness slowly drifted away from me, and it became progressively harder to concentrate on something distinct. Perhaps it's better to wait until tomorrow. I rolled over and fell asleep. And this is probably we're going to the third day. So, are we? Yep, day 3. So let's save the game right about here. And let's go to the main menu. Yes. So yeah, that was it. An hour and 26 minutes. A long episode this time, but it's fun. It's fun in either way. I won a tournament, which is pretty damn good. I mean, look at me. I'm a master at this game, apparently. So yeah. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I like this game. This is a cool game. I mean, I don't mind Elisa, but I hope I'm not going for it with her. I just hope. So yeah. Leave a comment down below what you think about the whole situation, what you think about the fact that I messed up the recording again and I have a new policy here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.